Hello Geekist, and welcome to the Ginger Geekist. How y'all doing tonight? Alright, this is a Thursday's theory video reshoot, pretty much. Now, my Thursday theories is going to be basically over Elder Scrolls 6. What will be happening after Skyrim? Now, I've had a lot of theories of this because I liked playing all the games, but there is a couple that stand out to me, and I will give you two. Count them, two. What's going on? Now, the main concept that games go on in Elder Scrolls is there's always a Daedric threat, meaning an overall threat, and or a bigger threat, dealing with like Skyrim with the dragons and all that other stuff. There's usually an overall threat, and then there's smaller threats thrown into it, kind of like the Civil War and all that other stuff. Now, I will keep into this whole way things go, and we'll see how it goes. Well, apparently the blanket wanted to fall off the window. Reasons, I guess. But anyways, let's continue. I will disregard the messages that are going on right now because apparently people are just trying to get a hold of me. Anyways, my one theory that will go on this thing, I want the Dwemer to come back. Now, let's do this. At the end of Skyrim, you know that the Aldmeri Dominion is probably going to be wanting to attack the Empire again. The Empire is weak because the Emperor is dead. There's a lot of things going on against the Aldmeri Dominion. I feel that the main way of this whole thing would be, the start of it would be, you don't know the Dwemer are going to come back. That you would see, basically, the game would start. I believe that the game should be in Valenwood, but that's just me, and I will do that in another video talking about why I feel it should be in Valenwood. I think that the war should end up on Valenwood, that the Empire, the Aldmeri Dominion it starts right there. And you're a wood elf or something of that. Then the wood elves might defect. I don't know how this would work out, but I feel like there should be a giant Tamriel civil war instead of what basically was just a Skyrim civil war. I would love to see the Aldmeri Dominion almost get the butt kicked because the Hammerfellians and the Red Guard should team up with the Empire, even though they feel the Empire is weak now. But I would love to see some things team up with the people, and it might be really good. But the overall threat would not be this, that maybe something would happen, and then all of a sudden the gates of Oblivion or Daedric gates would open up, and the Dwemer would come out on steamships and everything, and they would be grotesque because of all the stuff that's going on and everything, and they would just be so mad at the whole world of Tamriel. And basically the whole game would then turn into, you all have to just put your dumb stuff away and attack the big bad guys. That's what I think it should be, and I think it would be awesome. You could have all the races still in it, and it would be awesome. Alright. My second theory is probably the one I wish would be, but it probably will never happen, is I want to see an actual Akaviri invasion. Now, the Dwemer would still be coming back, but the Akaviris would be the one invading Tamriel, and Tamriel would have to be holding off them. The Akaviris basically the Akaviri forces would dominate the entire southern half of it, dealing with Argonia, Morrowind, Skyrim, and they would just conglomerate onto Valenwood, and Valenwood would be the last bastion where you are trying to stop what's going on with the Akaviri people. And then basically you're doing all that war stuff, and then the Dwemer come back and they just start going crazy, so it becomes a three-way war. That would be way too epic, and I don't see it ever happening because not a lot of people know about Akavir, especially newcomers to the games. But anyways, guys, those are my two theories that I have a quick thing about. I feel like Valenwood should be the place, and I think it would be the greatest place because it has the most cultural diversity that we've never seen yet. But the Bethesda might be a little off-putting because the wood elves are cannibals and they eat a lot of meat and all that other stuff. But I think that these two theories are probably the best. The Dwemer have been, the Akaviri invasion has been mentioned many a times in the books and all that stuff in the Elder Scrolls, even the ESO. And the Akaviri and not the Akaviri, the Dwemer stuff has always been curious, and I want to see the Dwemers come back. But I know the Dwemers would come back and be assholes and try to attack everybody. But those are my two theories, guys. If you like these two theories, or you want to put a comment on these theories and maybe put your theory in the comments, please, I love to hear everybody's thoughts, no matter bad or good. Put them in the comments below, leave me a like, give me a dislike, share this with all your other fellow geekists out there. And to all my geekists out there, this is the Ginger Geekist saying, stay frosty and stay cool.